Welcome to our team multimedia presentation, Effects of Transnational Food Corporations on Mexico. If you walked up to a random pedestrian on the street and showed them an image of this liquid, most of them would probably be able to recognize what liquid this is: Coca-Cola, one of the biggest transnational food corporations, or TFCs, in the world. And if you went to Mexico and repeated the same experiment, the result would be very likely to be extremely similar, as TFCs such as Coca-Cola have taken hold of Mexico. Here you can see bottles of Coca-Cola on an altar for Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. This is an ancient Mexican cultural tradition that goes back thousands of years, and Coca-Cola bottles being on an altar paying respect to the dead shows just how much Coca-Cola has taken hold of Mexican society. And that has led my team to our research question: to what extent do TFCs impact Mexico?
Okay, to preface, TFCs have created a very strong economic hold on Mexico's economy. Per Statista, the international food sales from Mexico have increased by 150% from companies such as Coca-Cola. Along with this strong economic hold is a strong political status. This strong economic and political hold on Mexico has created some unwanted consequences, however. Per Malcolm, 70% of Mexicans are considered overweight. Other consequences affect Mexico's living conditions, as TFCs are Mexico's worst plastic polluters and deplete or stain Mexico's water supplies. Unfortunately, it's also been reported that TFCs will use unhealthy ingredients in their products to make them more popular.
As such, our group has concluded that transnational food corporations heavily impact Mexicans' politics, economy, culture, and health at the expense of Mexico's people and environment. The solution that we pose to this problem is that the Mexican government impose tariffs on transnational food corporations and taxes on any unhealthy products sold by them. This solution is backed up with evidence and past examples. For one, taxes on unhealthy goods have been shown to lower their consumption per products. And furthermore, past soda taxes in Mexico have been shown to decrease overall rates of obesity. Furthermore, the tariffs on transnational food corporations could help to make Mexican products more attractive to Mexico's consumers. This would help many of the businesses and people that have been displaced by transnational food corporations increase in their role in the Mexican economy. Furthermore, any revenue generated from tariffs and taxes could be reinvested back into Mexico, helping to remediate some of the damage that TFCs have caused.
TFCs would oppose these new taxes and tariffs, as it would be harder to ship and buy goods in Mexico. Mexico could prevent this by passing anti-corruption laws, which would limit the corruption in the government that helps TFCs. And they could also pass penalties for non-compliance with these new taxes and tariffs that would hurt TFCs. Tariffs would also increase consumer prices, as it would be more expensive to buy these goods within Mexico. But this is an important trade-off between public health, as these unhealthy foods getting taxed in Mexico would benefit the public health, as cause Mexicans to eat more healthier food. And this would also decrease healthcare costs within Mexico, because Mexicans would be eating healthier food. Implications would be increased consumer prices, as it would be harder and more expensive to buy these goods, and intenser trade relations, as these foreign countries and companies would be angry at Mexico for opposing these taxes and tariffs, and limited foreign investment, as countries hosting these TFCs would also be angry at Mexico for these taxes and tariffs. Some alternate solutions would be government helps smaller domestic food producers produce food within the Mexican economy. This would be important for competition within Mexico with these TFCs, but it would also not address TFC's domination of the market, as TFCs are so far and better than these smaller Mexicans, as it wouldn't cause much of these difference. Passing environmental laws against these TFCs, as they are big polluters, as stated before, would also help in the environment, but it would also not address the market domination by these TFCs, as the environment doesn't have much to do with the economy. These are our sources.